Hello student, myself Millie Sankla, and in our today session we derive the equation of fixed beam. Okay, in first session we derive fixed beam subjected to center point load. In today's session we derive another derivation of fixed beam subjected to UDL loading. Okay, now first of all, for derivation, here I consider one data, derive the equation of fixed end moment developed due to UDL intensity W applied on fixed beam AB of length L. Now this derivation is derived with respect to help of moment area method. Okay, mention here there are two methods for derivation, but here we solve this derivation with help of moment area method. Okay, write down here. Now this fixed beam subjected to UDL load. Okay, that means here this is our fixed beam. Okay, draw one fixed beam, and this fixed beam is subjected to, just like this fixed beam subjected to UDL load. Okay, make a UDL load applied on fixed beam, and UDL load intensity W kilonewton per meter, and distance is equal to L. This is the notation of A and this is the notation of B, and we here also draw SF and BM diagram. Draw SFD and BMD. Okay, in this given data add two things with moment area method, and second we draw the SF and BM diagram. Now one by one we follow the method of moment area method for symmetrical loading, because this UDL is applied on entire span. That means this given beam is subjected to symmetrical loading. Okay, now first of all convert this fixed beam into simply supported beam. Our first step. Okay, convert this fixed beam into simply supported beam. This is the first step of moment area method for analysis of fixed beam. W kilonewton per meter, and this is our distance L, A and B. Now second, draw the BM diagram for this simply supported beam. Okay, as we study earlier, what is the BM diagram for simply supported beam subjected to UDL? This is outward parabola. Okay, and this diagram is plus. Bending moment diagram of simply supported is always positive. It is subjected to sagging moment. Okay, now is here this center point moment is equal to WL square by 8. Okay, and support reaction of this, because total load is equal to W into L, so support reaction of this simply supported beam is equal to half. Mention here this support reaction is WL by 2 and this support reaction is WL by 2. Now this diagram is known as our mu diagram. Okay, this diagram is known as mu diagram. Now third, next step, fixed beam. Remove the all type of loading from fixed beam and apply hogging moment. This is the step of moment area method. Okay, apply hogging moment. Hogging moment means negative moment. Okay, this is our A point, this one is our B point, and here distance L. Now draw the BM diagram of this hogging moment. Left side anti-clockwise, that means minus. Right side clockwise, that means minus. This overall diagram is minus, and due to symmetrical loading, MA is equal to MB. Okay, this is our diagram, and this diagram is known as mu dash diagram. Okay, this diagram is known as mu dash diagram. Now here we solve the derivation. So first of all here write down moment area method. Okay, first here write down moment area method. In heading write here moment area method, because we solve this derivation with moment area method, and for that moment area method symmetrical loading, so our equation is A plus A dash is equal to 0. Now what is A? A is equal to area of mu diagram. Right here A is equal to area of mu diagram. Okay, second mention here area of mu dash diagram. Okay, second here mention area of mu dash diagram. is equal to 0. Now what is the area of this mu diagram? Outward parabola means 2/3. So take here 2/3 into distance L into height of this diagram is WL square by 8 plus area of mu, that means this diagram distance L is given here, MA is equal to MB. So here we can take MA also and we can take MB also. Now MA is equal to 0. Now after solving we get value MA is equal to minus WL square by 12, and due to symmetry right here, due to symmetry we can take MB is equal to also minus WL square by 12. Okay, we find out two values of MA and MB, and then after we draw SF and BM diagram with respect to this model. Okay, now we draw our SF and BM diagram for our fixed beam subjected to UDL loading. Okay, first of all, here I draw one figure of fixed beam. We apply the UDL load on this fixed beam, and then we draw SF and BM diagram. Okay, now first of all, this is our support A is fixed, and this is also our support B fixed. Apply UDL load on this given fixed beam. Intensity of this UDL load is equal to W kilonewton per meter. This is our distance L, A point, and this is B point. Now make a heading. This is for SF calculation. Okay, write down here SF calculation. In first derivation of point load, I explain you if our fixed beam subjected to symmetrical type of loading, in that condition support reaction of simply supported beam is the support reaction of fixed beam. So that here RA is equal to RB is equal to WL by 2. Okay, write down support reaction A is equal to WL by 2 and support reaction B is also WL by 2. Now fixed beam subjected to UDL load, that means SF diagram of UDL is equal to incline. Make a point A here and make a point B here. Now left hand side upward positive and right hand side upward negative. According to this sign convention, upward, upward, downward, downward, plus, minus, minus, plus. Okay, this is our left side, this is our right side. Simple. First of all, we draw this left side up and this right side down. Okay, because here no point is given with intermediate point. Simply connect this, because SF diagram of this fixed beam subjected to UDL load is a incline. This is plus and this is minus. Mention here this is WL by 2 and this height is equal to WL by 2. Now this diagram is known as our SFD. Next we draw our BM diagram, and in previous derivation we first of all we draw the separate and then superimpose, but now we draw directly. So first of all draw the BM diagram for simply supported beam. This is outward parabola. Okay, and then draw the BM diagram with use of principle of superposition. Superimpose this diagram. Okay, and this diagram is our fixed beam subjected to hogging. This is minus, this one minus and plus, and this center point is equal to WL square by 8. And here our moment we find out WL square by 12, and this moment we find out WL square by 12, and distance is equal to L. This is A point, this one is our B point, and moment of this is known as bending moment diagram. Okay, this diagram is our bending moment diagram. Now next we derive another derivation. For that, first of all read the data. In this data which derivation derive. Okay, first of all derive the equation of fixed beam subjected to settlement at support B and with amount of delta. Okay, the fixed beam is settled by amount delta. Right here fixed beam settled by amount delta at B, and also draw the SF and BM diagram. This is our A point, this one is our B point, and distance L is given. Now support B settle down amount delta, and this derivation we prove with help of moment area method. So right here moment area method. Okay, this derivation we prove with help of moment area method. Okay, now support B settle by amount delta, that means support B like this way, support B settle by amount delta. Delta means deflection, settlement, sinking. Okay, first, if our fixed beam subjected to symmetrical loading, we use a moment area theorem number 1, that means A plus A dash is equal to 0. But our fixed beam subjected to unsymmetrical loading, in that condition we use two theorem of moment area method. First theorem is for area and second theorem is for deflection. Here we use two theorems, first and second also, one by one, because deflection is this type of settlement, this type of deflection, this type of sinking is known as unsymmetrical loading. So that we use a two theorem of moment area method. Now one by one, here support delta settle by amount delta. So here support B rotate in clockwise direction. To resist this clockwise moment, our support B resist with in opposite direction anti-clockwise, and to resist this anti-clockwise moment, support A rotate in clockwise. This is my assumption only. It will be depend on our final answer. If our final answer are opposite, then we consider these answers and this assumed direction we change. Okay, now this is A point and this is B point. Now one by one, this is our moment at B and this is our moment at A. Now draw the two diagram of this separate diagram. This is A support and left hand side, and this moment is left side clockwise. Now what is the sign convention say? Again clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, plus, minus, minus, plus. This is our left side and this one is our right side. Now left hand side clockwise positive and B is right hand side. Right hand side anti-clockwise is also positive. Okay, and when I am drawing diagram of MA, at the time B is equal to 0, and when I am drawing diagram of MB, at the time A is equal to 0. Simple. Now join the point. This is our height is our MA by EI. Okay, this point is A point, this point is B point. Simply connect this, and in simple this diagram is in form of incline. Okay, this is simple connected. Okay, this is our B point and plus diagram, and again A point and this B point, and height is equal to MB by EI, and again simple joint this 2 point MB by EI. This diagram for moment MA, first diagram is for moment MA, and this diagram is for moment MB. Okay, now first we use moment area theorem number 1. Right here first we apply our moment area theorem number 1, moment area method 1, or what we say theorem 1. Okay, moment area theorem, or we can say method or theorem 1. Now what is the theorem? First, for A plus A dash is equal to 0, because here no rotation are there, so that is equal to, we have to take a 0. Now area of this first diagram is equal to triangle. This is also L, 1/2 MA by EI into L, 1/2 MB by into L. Right here our first area of moment MA 1/2 L into MA by EI, and our second is equal to 1/2 into L into MB by EI is equal to 0. Now simply L by 2 EI cancel, and our first derivation is equal to 1/2 cancel, and MA is equal to minus MB. Okay, this is my first derivation from moment area theorem number 1. Now I use a second theorem. Right here again moment area theorem number 2. Write down moment area theorem number 2. Okay guys, please take care here. Moment area theorem number 2. Now support B settle down. That means our second theorem of moment area is equal to A x B. Here B support settle down, so we take CG from B support, and A dash x dash B is equal to, now here we can't take 0 because support B settled down by amount delta. So here value of deflection is given and this is in downward direction, so here we take minus delta. Clear? And xb and x dash B means we have to take a CG from this particular point. Now follow this first figure right here. First write down A for area, 1/2 into L into MA by EI, and from B our CG is equal to from apex 2/3 into L, plus second figure 1/2 L into MB by EI, and from this B point base 1/3 into L. This is the CG, first area into CG, 1/2 then MB by EI into distance L, and 1/3 into L is equal to minus delta. Now multiply this. First answer is equal to 2 MA then L square 6 EI, okay, and second is equal to MB L square, okay, second is equal to MB L square 6 EI is equal to minus delta. Now we solve again. Okay, right here we get two value of after solving with moment area theorem number 2. First is okay, right here first 2 MA L square 6 EI plus MB L square 6 EI is equal to minus delta. Now simply common value is equal to our L square by 6 EI. Our common value is equal to L square by 6 EI, and in bracket remaining values are 2 MA plus MB is equal to minus delta. Now simply 2 MA plus MB cross multiply this term. Okay, what will 6 EI delta by L square. Okay, this is my second equation. Okay, this is my second equation due to support B settled by amount delta. Now what is the first equation? Okay, this is my second equation, and first derivation of first relation is equal to MA minus MB we prove. So now put this value of MB, MA is equal to MB here. Okay, now or we can say that we put MB is equal to minus MA also. Okay, now 2 MA MB is equal to minus MA is equal to minus 6 EI delta by L square, and my answer MA is equal to minus 6 EI by delta L square. If my MA, because relation is say that MA is equal to minus MB, here we can write also MB is equal to minus MA also. Okay, now here MA is equal to minus 6 EI delta by L square, so MB is equal to this minus plus, and answer is equal to 6 EI delta by L square. Now again here I draw the figure. This is our A point, this is our B point, and support B settled by this way. Okay, support B settled by this way, and this is delta, and this 2 moment is our final answer. Now one by one put the sign. MA is equal to minus, and this is left hand side, so that our moment is anti-clockwise MA. Okay, next MB is equal to positive. Now this is our positive moment of right hand side, so sign of this moment is equal to anti-clockwise, and here we get value 6 EI delta by L square, and this value is also 6 EI delta by L square. That means our assumed direction for this case is wrong. Okay, assumed direction right here, assumed direction assume direction, write down, assume direction at B support, assume direction at B support is wrong. Okay, and here we change this direction. Now we draw the SF and BM diagram for this case. First of all, again here we find out the moment that mentioned here, and then we draw the SF and BM diagram for this settlement. Okay, this is our A point, this is our B point, and this moment we find out 6EI delta by L square, and this moment we find out 6EI delta by L square, distance L. Now write down here taking moment about L, taking moment about A. Now moment is find out with respect to any point, taking moment about A, and here we balance our moment condition. Now anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment. Suppose support B rotate anti-clockwise direction. This is my assumption only. If I am wrong, I will change the direction. Now RB into distance L, support reaction B rotate with respect to A point anti-clockwise, RB into L, and from A point given first moment is anti-clockwise, mention here 6EI delta by L square, and second moment is also anti-clockwise, so mention in anti-clockwise side 6EI delta by L square is equal to 0. Now RB is equal to this moment on opposite side 6 plus 6 12, but from change the sign left to right 6EI delta, and this L will be go in denominator. Okay, now this RB is negative, that means RA is equal to positive, because here we satisfy our condition sigma V. Okay, to balance our third equilibrium condition sigma V is equal to 0. If our one support is downward, then second is our upward, because here no loading are given. Now simply mention the sign convention. This is AB in down direction, and this RA is in up direction. Okay, and one value I mention here 12EI delta by LQ. Now one by one to plot the diagram I mention the sign convention because it is little bit tough. Okay, now this is plus minus minus plus. Okay, minus plus. Now first of all, this is our left hand side upward, so draw this up value, left hand side of 12EI delta by LQ. Okay, and here right hand side downwards. Look at this. This right side downward is again our positive, and both value are same. Okay, like this way. That means our SF diagram for this settlement of support is positive. A point, this is our B point, and L, and value of this A point is equal to 12EI delta by LQ. Now this diagram is known as our SF diagram. Okay, write down here, this is our SFD diagram. Now we draw the BM diagram. Again mention here sign convention clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, plus, minus, minus, plus. This is for left hand side and this is for right hand side. Now left side the moment is given anti-clockwise, that means negative according to this sign convention, and this right hand side anti-clockwise, that means positive. So simply first of all we draw the down direction, because left hand side anti-clockwise minus, and answer given height of this moment is equal to 6EI delta by L square, and from right hand side our answer is positive, and this is 6EI delta by L square. Now simply joint these 2 points. Okay, because here moment are given at A and B point only. Simply connect this. Okay, this is plus moment and this is minus moment. A point, okay, this is B point, and this diagram is our bending moment diagram. Okay, now here in today's session we derive the equation of derivation of fixed beam subjected to settlement. Okay, in next session we derive the derivation of fixed beam subjected to rotation. Okay, just now we stop here.